So they know you're amazing, but they don't want to show it. This is what I'm getting. It's like they know you're amazing, but it's hard for them to show it. It's like, why don't they want to show it, right? I heard there's much they could have done for you, but they chose not to. And that didn't stop you. So the things that they felt would stop you, they never did. So, it's just that vibe of some individuals not really being able to accept and appreciate how you've been able to bypass the boundaries. You were able to bypass boundaries that they never thought that you would be able to bypass. And this is a reality check that's very challenging for many to accept, especially when it comes to you for whatever reason that is. Maybe you were like a rebel, maybe you always had that mentality of just, maybe you were kind of unruly at one point, is what I'm getting. You may have not been afraid to explore, so you may have been one of those individuals who people shed a light on you that wasn't necessarily true, but they didn't give space for change. Like, how, well, for some of you, if you know of someone who's just not making the best decisions for themselves, but you leave space for that person to say, maybe they'll change, maybe not, but maybe they will. This person had you in the they're not going to change category. So for you to actually excel and elevate way past what they even thought could be possible, I heard it was mind-shattering. It was mind-shattering. Okay. Now I'm hearing they shouldn't judge you from your past. They should judge you from your present. It's almost like, yeah, it would be best not to judge, but as humans, we have this innate ability to have some type of judgment towards what we see, because that's who we are, because we're intelligent, so that's an automatic for us. But it's best to, if you're gonna judge, I heard at least judge fairly. And I feel like this person didn't judge you fairly. It wasn't fair. It wasn't fair, I heard. Like, the things that this person put you through wasn't fair. It could have been better. Like, things didn't have to go down as they did, but this is what happened. So regardless of what happened, you've trained yourself to just go with it regardless of anything. Like, you know what, I'm just going to go with it, because what else am I supposed to do? Just because this person may have given you a hard time, it doesn't mean that's supposed to stop you. Even though for some people, when you go through difficulty, any type of challenge, it does stop some people. But for you, it didn't stop you. So it shows your way of being and the choices that you've made in your life. It shows the potency of your strength. And this is a strength that they didn't know that you had. So it was like it's almost like a hidden strength. Like, they could have known, okay, this person is bold. This person has a big personality. Or maybe you're the type who, you are reserved. Maybe you were very reserved once before, but it all depends on your personality type. But overall, this person never expected you to take it as far as you did, regardless of how you used to be. And people must learn that we all go through the stage of learning. I don't know. It's like people don't give others a chance to learn, and they'd rather throw shade at someone who's learning as opposed to help them and like help them see something differently, because it only takes like a little tweak to give somebody some words that can help them see something that they didn't see. It takes a little bit of something, and just a few words could be very powerful in someone's life. And I just feel like people take that for granted. I really do. I feel like most times people take that for granted because they really don't think about how throwing shade at somebody can really affect them long term 5 minutes of shade can cause 5 years, I heard, of fade, where you feel like you're fading away. You feel like you're fading away. 5 minutes of shade can cause 5 years of fade. People don't really recognize, or maybe they do, some, but I feel like some just say stuff just to be horrible in the moment. But many people don't forget about it. It sticks to them. It sticks to their soul. You know, it sticks to their very being. So I'm hearing it's like Spirit wants you to know, be mindful with your words. Even though I don't feel like this message is directed towards you when it comes to, mistreatment or mistreating someone. And if you did, you could take it this way as well. But be careful with the words that you speak to others, because make sure your intentions are pure. We are very influenced by one another. So if you can just give a good word to someone that can actually help them to change for the better, why not do that, right? I feel like that's nice. That's a good thing, because it helps elevate the vibration of the earth overall. And I can't find anything that's bad about that. I don't see anything that's bad about that. I see that as contributing to heaven on earth. And it's so simple, something like that. It's so simple to speak to someone that you don't even know somewhere, like someone that you could tell they want to talk. They probably started talking to you, and you just say hello. Sometimes just a hello can change someone's day and make them feel better for the rest of the day. It's just, and I'm not telling you to go down the street and say hi to everybody. That's not what I'm saying. And where I'm from, that's not normal anyway, because where I'm from, people aren't that friendly. However, I just know how impactful it could be, because I've dealt with people from all types of different places and from all regions of the world. No matter if it was face to face or on the phone, it was still communication, and the words were still felt. You know, they still held weight. I just find that people are more likely to throw shade than to encourage and uplift. And that's like really sad, because we're here to be there for one another. Like, we're here to support one another and share what we have to help each other on our journeys. And it's like everything's gotten so selfish and so weak. You know, there's a lot of weak energy, and the weak energy is portrayed to be strong, but it's not. It's like a complete flip. Everything is upside down and inside out. You know? I heard all of that behavior is becoming like not cool. And I feel like for me, it was never cool. But from a societal standpoint, I feel like it's finally coming around. It's taking time still a little bit. It's still taking time, but it's finally coming around to where I feel like there's a larger amount of individuals that are tired of the nonsense when it comes to the unnecessary behavior of others that affect individuals and make them have trouble with their growth. I just feel like that's something that is slowly beginning to die out. And I think a big part of that is the industry going down. Honestly, that's how I feel. I feel like because of that, it has caused the earth to shake in a way where it could be reconstructed. And it makes people open their eyes. Like, the truth about what we've all seen and who we've all listened to and heard and watched for all these years, you realize things that you've never known, and it did shake up the earth, but in the best way, because now it makes room for those individuals that want to make change, and I find that beautiful. See, that's beautiful. Regardless of how horrible and disgusting everything else is, when you focus on the beautiful, It's like you nurture it. You nurture the beauty and you cultivate something more beautiful. It's almost like a tree of beautiful and leaves that are beautiful. So it's like the tree has made babies. The tree, this is the new tree that's being grown. This is the new tree that's forming. The tree of beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's the tree of life, but it's beautiful because the leaves are the collective. Those who are chosen, those who have chosen to be chosen, and those who are doing the work actively. You are a leaf. Well, some are branches. Those who have chosen to be chosen are the branches, and you could say the leaves are the individuals that follow those who are active, or support and encourage or assist those who are active. So it's like the collective, those who are chosen and those who actually are active, you become a branch of the tree. Because those who lead others are like a branch. And then the branch can branch out and create more branches. So then the tree just begins to grow and it gets bigger and it flourishes more. And it just becomes more beautiful because the leaves will fall off certain branches, I'm hearing, and create another branch. And that's another leader. You see, that's what we're here for. And I find this so beautiful because I truly believe this. Leaders create leaders. And many times I've found through my experience that there's many leaders that abuse their authority, and they don't try to, their goal, their mission is not to create other leaders. Their mission is to step on everybody and force their superiority on others and make everyone feel like this tiny. But that's not the point. The point is to grow other leaders so that we can lead together as one, like as a unit, not all separate. Even though we are one within ourselves, we're whole alone. But the more leaders, the more powerful, the more forceful, the more energy. It's just more. It's just more, and you can't get away from that. Like that, it is what it is, and it just increases our ability. I was thinking durability when I said our ability. Anyway, it increases our force to be able to, I heard, manipulate the lower frequencies to make the change that is needed. Okay, because we all know that there's a change needed. It's not hard to tell. And so you didn't allow others who try to ignore the fact that you are amazing, like you have beautiful attributes and characteristics to self. You didn't allow that to stop you from moving. And it's like Spirit wants you to know that that is very commendable, because you could have just completely stopped and be like, you know what, no one believes in me, so now I don't believe in me, and I'm not going to go do it because the individuals that mean something to me, they don't believe in me. So how can I even go? How can I move forward if the people that have been around me all my life, they don't believe in me? So how am I supposed to believe in me? You could have said that, right? And you did not. You didn't say it. And you very well could have. And Spirit wants to give you recognition, or public recognition, for your good deeds, because they deserve to be acknowledged. You've done well. I heard you've done well, my child. Now continue to grow and take dominion over the earth. I've given you this earth so that you can cultivate, create, and craft. I almost said something else. So you can cultivate and create and craft not only your life, but the lives of others by helping them to see themselves. The more you see yourself, the more you will help others to see themselves. And so not only are you growing, the more you grow, the more others grow that are around you. So allow yourself to exceed your own expectations. This is making me want to cry. I always get like this with them. Okay, I'm back. I'm trying to keep it together. But when spirit talks through me like that, it gets me emotional. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to pick back up. I need to get my Palo Santo. But it's over there. And I don't want to go over there. But let me get back to it. The more you learn and grow, the more you will benefit from this shift. The more you learn and grow, the more you will benefit from the shift. This is what we have all been waiting for. Regardless of how you felt before, that time is over now. It's over when you say it's over. You have more control than you think. The control starts within, and then you release it out into reality. You materialize your thoughts in front of you to make them tangible. And you create many creations that will encourage other creators to exercise their abilities as a creator. Okay, I think that's it. And we love you. Okay, we love you. We love you more than you know. Spirit is very sweet, especially when you give them time. When you spend time with Spirit, you can really see and feel the sweet energy. It's love and affection, appreciation. It's much of what you didn't get that you were looking for before. So what you feel as though you did not receive in your earlier years, this is what you receive. You receive those same desires that you had when it comes to attention and love and appreciation. You receive those things once you get to a point of acknowledging the relationship that you have with Spirit and that you have with the Creator. And it makes the experience easier to endure when you're going through something, because you already know that they're there and you trust that they protect you and that you know that they're there. It's like they're protecting you anyway, but once you acknowledge them, speak to them, spend time with yourself, you solidify your acknowledgement through your belief. So your belief becomes crystallized. Once your belief is crystallized, nobody could touch that. Nobody could do I don't care what anybody says. It does not matter, because they cannot break or shatter anything that is crystallized. Because crystallization becomes a part of you. You know, like our teeth are hard and our bones are hard. It's the same energy that Spirit is giving me. I heard you're being rewarded for realizing that you are amazing, instead of continuing to take heed to those who made you believe at one point that you were nothing, that you weren't of any importance at all. I heard, and those will receive what is coming to them because they have much to learn. I heard it's not a threat, it's their due. It's what is due. You know how you owe? And it's like payment due? It's just what is due. So it's not like a threat, it's just what is due. You have to pay your bill. So they got spiritual bills to pay out here. They're in spiritual debt. So many are spiritually bankrupt because of the decisions that they made and the actions that they took. It put them in a hole. They're in the red. I just heard something else, but it was kind of rough, so I'm not going to say that. It rhymed. Maybe that will help you, but I'm not going to say it. But it was a little more than just what you might think, because it was an addition. And you know, my mind works in rhymes. So, but I'm not going to say it. It's not needed. Just know that the lesson will be taught to your adversaries. Okay, so you've done an amazing job by teaching yourself through your experiences to disregard the falsehoods that have been spoken over your life. Okay, because now you're growing and going. I was saying both at the same time. That happens to me a lot. Just know that. But you're going and you're growing into the right direction. And I heard they were placed here to try to stop you, but they were also placed here to learn. But the only reason why they were placed here to try to stop you is because they have chosen to work for the other side. They chose to work for the enemy by their actions. So it's like the Creator will identify you according to how you move, what your heart says, because your heart does speak. It's a frequency. And you know, the auric field does release from our heart, right? So that is a frequency that is felt within the spirit realm. That's why nothing can be hidden. And I know certain people think that they could hide from the spirit realm. You can't hide from the spirit realm. The spirit realm is inside of you. How are you going to do that? That doesn't make much sense. But yeah, so just know that you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Everything is absolutely amazing and beautiful and gorgeous. And it's just going to get better. There's just work that needs to be done, of course. So don't stop. You know, just because we do have a pinnacle moment that we can celebrate, it doesn't mean that it's over, because there's more. There's always more. This is life. That's how it goes. You learn something, you graduate, and then there's something else waiting, ready, hot and ready right there for you to tackle. So just expect all of these deaths and rebirths of the old to the new. It's a consistent flow. It's a consistent cycle that we are going to experience for the rest of our days. And if you don't experience that, then that's a problem, because that means that you're not growing, and that means that your soul is crying. And that means that you're miserable, you're depressed, you're stressed, you're sad. So the key is to go. You gotta go, 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 go. You gotta go, 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 go. You gotta go, 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 go. You gotta go. Get it, get it, get it. Oh. Anyway, I have those moments. Yeah, I just caught one on camera. I probably caught a lot of them on camera because I do that a lot. It's just a part of me. But anyway, I think that's it for this message. Yeah. Everything you do, do it with love. Always remember the Creator is in you. And the magic is too, because you are magic. Much love to you. I'll see you in the next video.